We're back for season 11, and today we're talking about everything that is new at A Delectable Education, along with a unique opportunity to read Charlotte Mason along with us. Join us in this episode for all our announcements so you won't be out of the loop. Looking for a composition and literature course that is fully online and follows the Charlotte Mason method for the upper forms? It does exist. Find more information and check out the course offerings for the coming school year at livingliterature.net. Space is limited, so move swiftly to secure a spot for your student. Welcome to A Delectable Education, the podcast that spreads the feast of the Charlotte Mason method. I'm Emily Kaiser, and I'm here as always with
Liz Cottrill
and Nicole Williams.
And today, after 10 years of podcasting, we're going back to the basics and covering a Charlotte Mason curriculum. We will be following Charlotte Mason's words and writings in Chapter 10 of Volume 6. Chapter 10 is called The Curriculum. So we have created a reading schedule that you can study along with us. So you'll see the dates and the topic and the page numbers, and it's usually very few pages per week. So along with that, as I just said, each week we are going back to a weekly podcast release schedule, which is a lot of work for us, but we're getting excited about all of the things that we're going to cover this week. We will also be doing our best to keep each episode short and to the point, very succinct. So each subject or part of the curriculum is going to be a series of episodes. And we also have a new format. For the first time ever, you can watch us as we record these episodes, and you can watch along at A Delectable Education on YouTube. So we have a lot of new things out this summer. Nicole, would you share with us some of those?
Well, I know how much everybody loves Jono's scansion exercises, and he has a second one coming out. So that is really big. And then Melissa Peterman is going to have year 3 of Swedish drill, and also a new resource that is for scouting, that is the tassels that the students in Charlotte Mason School would have used, and it gives us just a lot of really good direction.
And updated for modern students.
Right, yeah. Gives some good direction for our scouting. Emily mostly, has done forecasting for the Citizen Reader, Ourselves Book 1, English Literature for Boys and Girls, and Age of Fable, which is going to be really helpful to people. And she's written map questions for the U.S., which I think is
so those are for the
lot.
10-minute map exercises that people email me on the regular. What do we do for these?
Right. We also have some new teacher training videos that I think are going to be really helpful for you. 2 of them are demo lessons. There is a high school algebra demo lesson, which is excellent.
It's so good.
I strongly encourage you to watch that. Even it's done with a class, but even if you're doing it with your family, it's super good. And then Emily did a combined Form 1 and 2 Bible lessons. So that's really helpful. There's also several workshops. We have Emily's The Method for the Madness, Organizing Home and School.
Nobody needs that.
Yeah, we're all together. We all have it together. Liz's Imagination, The Missing Ingredient. So good. I have one called Conducting a Special Study. And then we have one by Morgan Connor, School Planning, One Bite at a Time. And I know this is coming out right when you're probably trying to get that together. That is super excellent. The Habit of Remembering by Jessica Becker. And again, Jono has a point or 2 of correction and critique, assessing your students' compositions, which I think will be just very helpful to people. So check all those out.
And Liz, do you want to tell us about the upcoming conference?
Just looking ahead, and it's really just around the corner, our 6th annual ADE at Home Conference begins February 6th and runs all the content for you through May for your convenience, so you can listen to any or all of it whenever you like. And our theme this year is going to be Generous Hearts, Minds, and Souls. So early registration begins November 28th and runs through January 15th. I'd also like to announce that at the book club, we will again have at the conference, we will again have our book club. And I'm going to announce the selection for this year, not an ancient classic, but a relatively brand new book that is a treasure that we have discovered and love so thoroughly. We just want everyone to join in with us. We will be reading Theo of Golden by Alan Levi. So get a copy and start reading so that you can join us then to discuss it. And it's always a really grand, enjoyable occasion.
Yes, I love that part of the conference so much.
It's a super good book.
It is.
You're not going to want to
And
miss
we're
it.
all looking forward to rereading it because we've all read
Very
it
much,
once.
very much. I'm trying to hold myself back until it's a little closer to time. Great. If you are a Patreon member, or if you're not and you want to know what we've got going on over there, we submit, each one of us, something every week. Well, we take turns, so
turns.
that you have one new thing a week for the most part. There are coupons, discounts, like early coupons for the conference. Liz writes articles that are just very encouraging, sharing book lists. You have a lot of strategy tips for both the home and the schoolroom, how to get organized. I share a lot of nature study stuff over there. There is so much over there. Patreon was the idea behind it is it's a way for you to support a podcast that is free. We're just giving you our content, but if you want to try to support us and encourage us in some way, to sign up for that. But we really try to give back as much as we can, and it has just turned into a very robust community over there. So I would really encourage you to check it out.
And all of those teacher helps that you just mentioned, Nicole, that we, the three of us, create, we release those on Patreon before they're released to the general public. And we so appreciate our Patreon supporters' feedback on those.
Yes.
So they're kind of like our beta testers.
They are, and we just really love them and appreciate them very much.
We'll be right back. Are you a homeschooling parent inspired by the Charlotte Mason method, but sometimes left wondering how to make it all work? That's where A Delectable Education comes in. Our teacher helps are designed to support you, the teacher. Whether you're just getting started or you're a seasoned Charlotte Mason veteran, these resources bring clarity, confidence, and structure to your homeschool. From customized scheduling tools and subject guides to planning templates and materials for daily lessons, our teacher helps offer the practical direction you need to teach faithfully without the overwhelm. We take the principles of Charlotte Mason and translate them into your real life. Visit adelectableeducation.com to explore our teacher helps and discover how easy and joyful a living education can be with just a little help. That's adelectableeducation.com. Thanks for joining us today. Next time, we will be diving right into Volume 6, Chapter 10, and discussing the foundational principles that make a curriculum Charlotte Mason. So I want to conclude this very first episode of Season 11 by reading a prayer from Every Moment Holy, Volume 3. This is a liturgy before teaching. So feel free to listen to this again before your first day of school if you haven't had it already. O God, who in wisdom laid the world's foundation, remind me it is no trivial task to teach, to inspect and wonder, to discipline and discern, to see the world through the eyes of those still fresh in learning it, to show them nature as you made it, and invite them to know it more fully. Teaching often seems summed up in mere grades and emails and papers and raised hands and disruptions, but really it is a feast, a community, a gift, a discovery of the world and its inherent value. We see in teaching a divine act that forms and shapes. It weaves in all of history and matter and truth and goodness, and offers it to students in a way which may guide their thoughts and their decisions and may change them for good. Amen. If you benefited from this conversation, please like and subscribe. We hope our discussion serves to equip and encourage you as we seek to explain the Charlotte Mason method. You can find the show notes in the video description or by visiting adelectableeducation.com/episodes. There, you'll find the links and quotes we mentioned in today's episode. We are so grateful for our loyal Patreon supporters who help make this show possible. If you'd like to partner with us in our work here at A Delectable Education, you can join our Patreon community and receive exclusive and early content as our thank you for your monthly support. Find out more at patreon.com/adelectableeducation. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time.